आज हमें महामुद्रा शुरू करना है. Okay. One question: how many mudras are given, and what is their configuration or segregation?
25
25 mudras and 5 dharanas. In the 25, among 25.
Among 25, 5 dharana, and how many mudras?
16.
16 mudras.
16 mudras, 4 bandha.
Yeah, that's correct. This way you have to remember. So this third one, you are like, you can see here, the triangle is reverse in order. So remember that it's a reverse triangle here. And then Shatkon, and then last one is Nirakar. Okay, Moksha Kapata Bedakam is the benefit of
Siddhasana.
and which dharana? It's the benefit of which dharana? Akashi dharana.
Akashi dharana.
And one more line is written there that the sadhak will not be troubled even in disaster or the pralay time, will not be disturbed or will not be afraid of the mrityu. Mrityu jayate tasya pralay nav siddhati. So here it is Mahamudra. Now you remember that Valitam Palitam is mentioned in Bihar School of Yoga, but in other books like Kaivalya Dham and all, where Valitam word is not used. Okay, so see the reference. This Valitam Palitam means getting old and the gray hair is only written in BSY book. Sorry, Bihar School of Yoga book. Okay, this line Valitam Palitam is written in only Bihar School of Yoga, not in the Kaivalya Dham. Payo Moolam Vam Gulfe Sampidhya Dradyatanam Samne Padam Prasaryat Karo Pata Padanguli Kantha Sankochanam Kritva Dhruvo Madhya Nirakshayit Purake Vayu Sampurye Mahamudra Nigadate. Valitam palitam chev jara mrityu nivariyet shay kash udavarta pliha jirna jwaram tatha nashet sarva rog nasham mahamudra prasadhanet. This is very important mudra from the exam point of view also and otherwise also. The practice is done similarly what we do today, that is like you like first you have to sit in the dandasana, catch hold of your toes and look in front and apply your look this thing, apply jalanda bandha and drishti should be bhumadhya. Okay, payo mula mam golfe sampidhya drad yatnam. The your right foot has to be placed on your payo mole with the drad yatnam, with forcefully you have to press it, your genitals there, and then apply the Jalanda Bandha, Bhumadhya Drishti. These three things you have to remember. Press the anal region with the left heel. Stretch the right leg in front. Hold the toes of the right foot with the both hands. Keep the gaze focused between the brows. Contract the throat, that is Jalanda Bandha. This is called a Mahamudra. Now, what all diseases it removes? That is tuberculosis, Chaya Rog, CAS is kapha disorder. This CAS is mentioned in Hatio Pratipika also. If you don't do the pranayama in the right order or with the right technique, you will get this CAS row. Mahamudra, sorry, what all diseases? Then
Ma'am, please
constipation.
explain once again. Not able to understand.
Okay. How you do Mahamudra today? Anyone? Will sit first in Dandasana. Take out your right, if you are doing on your right side, then catch the toe and press your payumul or the anus region with that foot. And one leg will be straight and then catch hold of the toe like this picture here. And this guy is looking up, but instead you have to apply Jalanda Bandha and your drishti will be Bhumadhya. Understood? You need to apply Jalanda Bandha by looking down. That is your
Ma'am, in
Mahabandha.
the text where it is written Jalandhar Bandha, in the sloka.
Okay, Kantha Sankochan Kritva, the third line. कंठ संकोचनम कृत्वा ध्रुवो मध्य निरक्षयेत. कंठ संकोचन करके the दृष्टि should be your भूमध्य, ध्रुवो मध्य, निरक्षयेत. Need to look between your eyebrows. Then Purak Vayu Sampurya. Then you have to inhale and hold the air like we do in Jalanda Bandha. And this will give benefit of Valitam Palitam Cha Jara Mrityu Nivariyet. The gray hair and the old age, Jara and Mrityu, it will all will be destroyed by doing this Mahamudra. Then Chai is your TB, Kas is Kapharog, Udavart is a disease when your Apan Vayu is reverse. Okay, so when it is like instead of going down, Apan Vayu is rotating and making problems in your Udar, NS related, your sexual related, and the other Udavart Rog is all together due to the Apana Vayu. It is one of the Vatri Vayu, Vat Rog. Can you tell me how many type of Kapha Rog is there?
20.
20.
And all these 20 types is removed by which Shatakarma in Hatyo Pradipika?
Vastu dhoti.
Dhoti, very nice. That's there they have written Vishanti type Kafaroga is destroyed by doing your Vastra Dhoti in Hetyo Pradipika. Here when we read Pranayam, that line is mentioned again. That 20 type of Kafrog is removed by doing Pranayama in the Gherand Samhita. Later on, I'll be mentioning it this line again. So we were talking about then how many type of Pitta Rog is there?
40,
40.
And Vat Rog?
80,
80.
Remember this. I hope I'm clear till here. You need to remember Drishti, how to do it is not very important. You have to apply Jalanda Bandha, and the type of diseases which are removed is Valitam Palitam. Remember that it's only mentioned in the Bihar School of Yoga, not in Kevalya Dham. Jaram Mrityu Vinashanam, Shay Kash Udavart Pliha. These line. This if you can remember the whole line, nothing like it. Shay Kash Udavart Pliha Jirna Jwar. Just remember this whole line, and most of the questions will be solved from Mahamudra. Let's proceed further. Nabho Mudra is a preparatory practice for Khichdi, or I should say the small version of Khichdi. I hope I'm clear that Nabho Mudra is what? It's a small Khichdi. What you can say, yatra yatra sthito yogi sarvakayeshu sarvada udharva jiva sthiro bhutva dharayet pavannam sada nabho mudra bhavadesha yogi nama rog nashini. It removes diseases. Okay, so start from the beginning. Whenever one is and during all activity, a yogi should keep the tongue. Yatra yatra yogi sarvakayeshu sarvada. जब हम ये गणपति स्तुति है जो हमारा वक्रतुंड महाकाय, देयर ऑल्सो यू विल सी ना सर्वकायेषु सर्वदा. The same line is here. उधर्व जिह्वा स्थिरो मतलब your udharva jivva sthiro bhutva, your tongue should be rotated, and dharayetva pan, or then you hold the air. Nabho mudra bhavadesha yoginam rog nashini, and this is by rotating your tongue. Here we are not entering into the Kapal Gohar, but just like that we are doing upward movement and retaining the breath. Only this much. So it's a smaller khichdi. Nabho Mudra destroy all the disorder of a yogi. So many times the question will come that which practice is similar to your khichdi. So answer will be Nabho Mudra. There is one more practice which will come further similar to khichdi, and we'll explain it there. Can anyone tell me if one has read that? Okay, let's wait. Let's start Khichdi Mudra. I hope I'm clear till here. Give me a thumbs up. Okay. Jibadho Nadi Sanchiya Sanchitya Rachanam Rasanam Chalayet Sada Doha Yena Vani Tena Loha Yantreena Krashriyat Evam Nitya Sabhyas Lambika Darghika Varjet Vajra एत यावच्छे भूर्वो मध्य ददा सिद्ध यति खेचरी रसनां तालुमूले तु शने शने प्रवेशेत. कपालगोरे जिह्वा प्रविष्टा विपरीतगा ध्रुवो मध्ये गता दृष्टि मुद्रा भवति खेचरी. Okay. न च मुद्रा शुधा तृष्णा नैव लास्यं प्रजायते न च रोगो जरा मृत्यु देव देहं स जायते. न अग्नि दाहते गात्र न शोष्यति मारुत न देह क्लेद यन्ताशो दशेन भुजंगम. लावण्य च भवदात्रे समाधि जायते ध्रुवम. Underline this line. Samadhi jayate dhruvam from Khechari. Then we'll read about the what kind of ras it will give, because let's start. The nadi connecting the tongue and root of the tongue. This bandhan, this lock between the tongue and this has to be removed. That should be done first. So for that, what we'll do, which is located underneath the tongue, is to be severed and the tip of the tongue is to be moved continuously. Okay, so only then this bandhan and the lock is removed by, and it is important to do the khechri to attain the khechri mudra. Okay. Jivado nadi sanchitya rachana chal yet sada, means that part has to be removed. Uske baad kya karna hai? Then so first is your carton, then comes dohan. The dohan is your margin and the massaging and to elongate the tongue. And then what to do? Loha yantrena, you need to use the iron tongue to pull your tongue and elongate it. Evam nitya sambhika lambika. So by doing this abhyas, your lambika, that is tongue, will become virga, like vajra. Then what will happen? Your drishti should be bhumadya. Tada siddhati khechri. Only then your khechri will become siddha. And then what will happen? Rachna, rasana is tongue, other name for the tongue. Talu mule tu shane shane parveshit. Talu ke mool mein you have to pravesh in the kapala guhar. Kapala guhure jiva pravishtha viparitga. Viparit means rotate, reverse your tongue and enter in the kapala guhar. By doing this, what will happen? Dhruva madhye gata drishti mudra bhavati khechari. When you keep your drishti between the brows, your khechari becomes siddha. And by doing this kriya, what will happen? वो हम बाद में पढ़ेंगे. First, let me ask question. Is it clear what is to be done? First, we need to remove this bandhan. This portion should be cut and removed, and then we do the carton is the first kriya. Then we do the dohan. Second kriya किससे करनी है? नवनीत से. Margin करना है, just like we need to do the margin or the massage just like. Can you see my screen? Who has messaged me? Please open your mic and say. Can you see my screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am, I can see you. I'm Babita. I can see you, but it is very small, so I cannot make out which numbers.
Okay. Now, is it bigger?
Can you just give me the number, the figure? I
It's
can connect.
33, 34, 35.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. That's it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Jivado nadi sanchitya. Sanchitya means you need to cut. Rasna chalit sada. Then first is carton. You need to cut. Second is dohan. Apply navneet and margin your tongue. Dohan. Dohan along with use a iron tongue and pull it forward to make it long. Nitya abhyas will be benefited and your tongue will become elongated. Dirgha. Lambika will become dirgha. After that, when you do the Bhumadhya Drashti, your khechari becomes Siddha. This is 34 number. Rasna Talu Muletu Shane Shane Praveshet. Now you have to practice that your rasna, that is your tongue, should reach till your talumul at least. Shani Shani means slowly, slowly. Pravesh means try to reach there or enter. And enter where? Kapala Goharam. That is your main target, that you rotate your tongue. Viparitaga means rotate, reverse your tongue and try to push it in the Kapala Goharam. Jivva Pravishta. And now Dhruvo Madhye Gata Drashti Mudra. Now you do the mudra and keep the drashti between your brows. Bhavati Khechari. This will become Khechari. By doing this practice, na cha murcha, shuddha, murcha, shuddha, trishna, uh, unconsciousness, when you become totally unconscious, that is murcha. Shuddha, trishna is your hunger and thirst, becoming thirsty, thirst. Nevalasyam means your laziness will be removed from your body. Remove these lines. Murcha, shuddha, trishna, alasya. Alasya is laziness. Sudha Trishna is your hunger and thirst. And Murcha is unconscious like situation. These will be removed from your body. Nacha Rogo. Any disease will not happen. Jara is your old age. Mrityu is death. And you will become Deva Deham. So this market important number 36 is important in terms of benefit. Market important. न च मूर्छा क्षुधा तृष्णा नेवलास्यं प्रजायते न च रोगो जरा मृत्युदेव देहं स जायते. These covers your all the benefits here. Then na agni, nor the neither fire nor vayu, that is air, will harm your body, nor your agni, that is fire, will can burn your body, nor marut means air can dry your body. Na deham kalediyanto desham bhujangam lavanya cha bhev datre samadhi jayate dhruvam. Okay, so this is the benefit that by doing khichdi, you will attain samadhi. Underline this line. Like this, we have read many other siddhis, so that this is one more. Samadhi jayate dhruvam is the benefit of khichdi. Okay, let me read English translation once. The nadi connecting the tongue and the root of the tongue, which is located underneath the tongue, is to be severed, and the tip of the tongue is to be moved continuously to become like it should become free by applying butter, that is navdeep, and with the help of dohan kriya, milking process. Milking process is like we explained in the uh, Jiva Shodhan, that use three fingers, Tarjani, Madhyama, Anamika, these three fingers, and massage your tongue. And then use the iron tongue pulled with the iron forceps. With the daily practice, the tongue becomes elongated. Its length should be increased that it can reach the eyebrow center inside, not the outside. You're measuring this length, this much your tongue should elongate. This length should be increased that it can reach the eyebrow center. The Khechdi mudra is then accomplished. In this way, the tongue should gradually be inserted into the root of the palate by folding the tongue upward in the Kapala Goharam. It should be taken right up to the nasal cavity. Okay, so now the translation says this. Now in Hatha Yoga Pradipika, they have explained very nicely ki, from where the Binduras from Kapal Gauram, Ambra Syad Amar Varuni, by putting your tongue, by the fire of that tongue, when you insert the tongue in the Kapal Goharam, with that Agni, the Syad Amar Varuni releases. This is mentioned in Hatha Pratipika. And we need to taste that Amrit, the Syad Amar Varuni, and that is your Khechari Mudra. I hope I am clear. The two practices of Hatha Pratipika and Gherand Samhita. Okay. The practitioner of Khechdi Mudra is not troubled by unconsciousness, hunger, thirst, laziness, etc., fear of any disorder, old age, death. Very nice. The physical body is neither burnt with the fire nor dried up by the wind. It can neither be wet by water nor poisoned have any effect in case of the snake bite. The body becomes graceful and charming, unshakable, and samadhi is perfected. So this line, Bhujangam is your snake, means it will not be burnt with fire, nor will be dry by air, nor it will be wet by water, nor it can be harmed by poison of the snake. Okay, so these all are the benefit which is mentioned. And Lavanya is your graceful and charming. This can anyone tell me Lavanya is the benefit of what in Yoga Sutra?
Rupalavanya Balavajra
Lavanya
Sampat
Kaya
Matani
Sampat.
Kaya Sampat.
Kaya Sampan. So the same word is attained in Khichdi also. Your samadhi is perfected. Various juices are produced. So this is now your last one. Kapala Vaktra Sanyoge, when you enter the tongue, उस संयोग से, उस heat से, because of that heat when your tongue enters, many juices will come. Rasna rasmaya priyuyat, nana ras sambudh, or in सब juices will give you enjoyment. Cha dine dine. Ado cha lavanam. So this sequence comes in exam that you need to put them in order. What all ras is secreted from Kapala Guhar by doing Khechari Mudra. Mark it important. You have to remember the name as well as the sequence also. Lavana Shara Tikta Kashai. Please write it down or underline. Navneet Drat Shir Dadhi Takra Madhu Draksh Cha Piyush. Let me explain each one of them. Various juices are produced as a result of the union between the forehead and the mouth through the tongue. Therefore, strange type of juices keep being produced day in and day out throughout the tongue of the practitioner. New bliss experience manifests in the beginning. Salty, that is lavana. Alkaline, that is sharp. Bitter, tikta. Okay, always you will remember that bitter is your tikta. Tikta means in Hindi it becomes spicy. What literally word in Ayurveda that is bitter is your tikta. That is different. That's why I'm mentioning that. Don't go by the name itself. Remember in it correctly. Where was I? Bitter. And last is kashai. That is astringent taste. And these tastes of butter is your navneet, ghee is your dhrat, milk is sheer, curd is dadhi, buttermilk is takra, honey is madhu, grape is your draksh or the raisin, and the nectar is your amrit or the piyush. The word is mentioned here is piyush. So please remember them in order. Definitely, this question can come that you need to order it out, which come first, which is released first. Lavan Shar Tikta Kashai, Navneet Dhrat Shir Dadhi Takra Madhu, Drash Piyush. All 12 ras are released from Kapala Goharam. Very important. Please revise it and make a short note for it or some mnemonics if you can do that. Now, Mahabeda Mudra. Roop, Yon, Lavanya, Narin. Yes.
No, ma'am. Sorry.
Roop, Yovan, Lavanya, Narayanam, Purush Bina. Moolabandha, Mahabandha, Mahaveda, Bina Tatha. No, okay. Here they are saying without practicing Mahabeda Mudra, your Moolbandh and Mahabandh becomes nishfal. It goes waste if you don't practice Mahaveda Mudra. You so which two are becomes nishfal? This question can come that your mool bandh and mahabandh becomes nishfal. The similar line is given in Hatha Yoga Pratipika for Mahaveda Mudra, that two other practices becomes nishfal. Can anyone name them?
Mahamudra, Mahabandh.
Yes, there it is Maha. Remember this way in Hatha Yoga Pratipika, Mahamudra, Mahabandh becomes nishfal without practicing Mahaveda Mudra. In Gherand Samhita, it's Bandha. Mool Bandha, Mahabandh becomes nishfal if you don't practice Mahaveda Mudra. Okay. One very important benefit of Mahaveda Mudra in Hatha Yoga Pratipika was,
Palitam,
if
Palitam.
anything, yes, that is not given here. Okay, so that is not given here. Remember the difference. Let me
Ma'am,
go
please
further.
repeat once again.
In Hatha Yoga Pratipika, your Mahabandhu, Mahamudra becomes without any benefit if you don't practice Mahaveda Mudra. Here in Gherand Samhita, if you don't practice Bandha, Mool Bandha and Mahabandh becomes nishfal if you don't practice Mahaveda Mudra. Am I clear? Let's go further. Mahabandh Samasad Kumbhaka Chared Dudin Mahaved Samakhyato Yoginam Siddhidayaka Mahabandh Mahamulo Mahaved Samvito Pratyayah Kuryate Yastu Sogi Yogivitam Na Mrityo Bhayam Tasya Na Jara Tasya Na Vidyate. Here Mrityu and Jara both are mentioned. Gopaniya Priyatna Vedho Ayam Yogi Pungave. So, in the same way that the beauty, youth, and elegance of a woman are useless without a man, the same line is given in Hatha Yoga Pratipika also. That, like the beauty, youth, and elegance of a woman is useless without a man, similarly, Moola Bandha and Mahabandha are fruitless without practicing your Mahaveda. First, practice Mahabandha, then while performing Udiyana Bandha, retain the air Kumbhaka. This has, okay, when we do Mahabandha, we do only Jalandhar and Moolubandh. Here they are saying add your Udiyana Bandh into it and then retain the Kumbhak. This has been called Mahaved, the yogi who perform. Okay, how you do Mahaved Mudra in Hatha Yoga Pratipika? See, here practice is totally different. They are just saying you have to do the Mahabandh and apply the Udyan Bandh along with that. That's it. How you do in Hatha Yoga Pratipika? Mahaveda Mudra? Anyone?
There you
Mahabandh Ladaka
Padmasana and you
Mostly
need
sit on the
to
floor, right, ma'am? Like a snake. It is
One,
not-
one, one. Only please one mic open and speak. Ashwini, please answer.
We have to forcefully sit on the floor like a snake, we beat the snake.
Yeah, in the same way, you need to put your nitamba is the word, your hips to be pressed, like tadana karni hai, nitamba ki. In the same order, your kundalinis will awaken. So that way, this practice is different. Here they are saying you have to just apply the Mahabandha, that is Moolabandha and Jalandhar, and add Udiyana Bandha along with it and retain the Kumbhak. That is your Mahaveda Mudra here. So question usually comes that which two which two mudra becomes nishfal or the fruitless without practicing which. So that way you have to remember. And the comparison with Hatha Yoga Pratipika. So benefits, you can write that Jara Mrityu, that, and it practice should be kept secret. That's it. Viparit Karni Mudra. In Hatha Yoga Pratipika, what all things are written for Viparit Karni, anyone? And how to do it? Viparit Karni Mudra. Two, three important things are mentioned in Hatha Yoga Pratipika. I would like to repeat that. First is what we do, how we do Shishasana today. How we do headstand today is the similar practice given in Hatha Yoga Pratipika, first of all. Second, the benefits are Jatragani Diptam, Valitam Palitam can be attained in 6 months. By practicing 6 months, you will not be old and your hairs will not become gray. then if you don't eat food properly, your body will start eating your own body. So you should receive food when you do Viparit Karni Mudra. That much your Jatragni will become ignited. And when you practice for 1 yam is 3 hours. When you do practice for this much time, you can overcome the death. Please write it down. This is the difference. When you practice for 1 yam, that is 3 hours continuously, Shirshasana like posture, which is given under the mudra of Viparit Karni, you will overcome death in how much time? If you practice it regularly in 1 yam, you will overcome death. This line is written there. And in 6 months, you will receive Valitam Palitam. Here in Viparit Karni, what we are saying, please. Okay, let's start reading. And one more was ki it will protect your nectar to be destroyed. Nabhi mule vasit surye तिस्तालु मूले च चंद्रमा अमृतं ग्रस्ते सूर्योस्थिता तो मृत्युवशो नर उधर्व च सोजते सूर्ये चंद्र चापद अनायेत विपरीत करी मुद्रा सर्वतंत्रेषु गोपिता. Okay, till here, let's read. Underline the line सर्वतंत्रेषु गोपिता. This will come further also. The sun plexus is located at the root of the navel. As we know, your Jatragni is ignited and your Manipur chakra is the location of sun. Okay. And the moon is located in your palate. That is your Kapala Guhar. Chandra is there. So your Bindu Ras flows top to down. Okay. And it becomes destroyed with the Agni or the fire of your Jatragni. A person dies when the sun consumes nectar secreted by the moon. But when the Chandra Nadi consumes the nectar, there is no fear of death. When we do the Khechari Mudra and we block the Bindu in your upper respiratory tract, we don't let it flow down. If we reverse it and we taste that nectar, your age increases. You overcome the death by practicing that, drinking that nectar which is secreted by the your Chandra, that is Kapala Goharam. Okay, so this is your Viprit Karni when there's no fear of death. Therefore, the sun is to be brought up. Now, if the sun becomes up, and the moon is to be brought down by doing the Viprit Karni like in Shirshasana. This is Viprit Karni Mudra, which is secret by all standard. Place the head on the ground, provide support with both hands, raise the both leg up. This is Viprit Karni Mudra. By practicing it daily, old age and the death are eliminated. The practitioner of the Mudra attains Siddhi, perfection in all the lokas and is not grieved even at the time of dissolution or the pralay or the disaster. When the whole universe is going to be destroyed, he will not be afraid. The same line which is used in Hatya Pratipika, the same line is used here also. So you remember that. Okay, so that is a similarity between Hatha Yoga Pratipika and Gherand Samhita. That practice is similar to the headstand or the Shirshasana, what we do today. It stops the destruction of the nectar which is released from Chandra. Okay, the practitioner will not be afraid of the death when in any disaster. Same benefit. Okay, am I clear till here? Yoni Mudra. Should we do it today or tomorrow? Because I can go, I have time, I can teach you, but you all, what you all have to say?
At tomorrow, ma'am.
Okay, all of us? Okay,
Yes, ma'am. Tomorrow. Let's see.
okay. So Yoni Mudra is very important mudra. Here the benefit will write and will read the full shloka tomorrow. And I'll ask you some question also. So be prepared with that. Do a quick revision. Thank you. I'll stop the recording. Someone come forward and do the Shanti Mantra.